Oh, that's quite the delay.
Are you on the right internet? Seems like the camera. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, I'm on the right one. This is really choppy.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah,
what are you guys up to
today.
Huh? Almost up to date on the phones. You think they just give us full internet again?
Try refreshing this again. That's a little better.
What are you guys up to? Holy crap, 175 people already.
I wonder if that's why it's lagging. Well, it's not used to all of the peoples.
Just got in from mowing and cultivating potatoes.
That sounds
2:33 a.m. Holy moly. That's literally her name. That's hilarious.
What?
Glad, what's happening, buddy?
Ah, thanks, Glutton. You're such a gentleman.
Wisconsin. Indiana. Patina pit stop. Yeah, your new car's sitting outside. 567's out there. A&W car meet, that's awesome.
Sounds fun.
2:33 a.m. Do you guys have sleep or anything? New Mexico. Washington.
Man, I like... There's a lot of hellos from's happening tonight. Covington. Florida. Oil City. Arizona. Central Florida. New Orleans. Vancouver. Kentucky. Ohio. St. James. Montana, Niagara Falls, Detroit, San Diego, Indiana.
Holy Christ, it's going fast.
Michigan, North Carolina, Puerto Rico, Maryland, Georgia, Ontario, Wisconsin, Virginia. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. Newark, Tennessee, Missouri. Holy crap. If this is how fast the chat's gonna go all night, we're hosed. There's no way. You guys, we're old. We can't read this fast. What's that?
Car cover?
Ooh. Your fancy one?
Yeah. Fear the neighbors won't even know what's out there anymore.
Exactly.
Triple XL? Oh, look at this fancy...
That's a nice, pretty little bow.
Re-gift pack.
Yeah.
Must be Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm going to put the 56 under this, that way it won't look so ratty. It'll just look like a fancy 56 Chevy that you don't want the elements to get to.
Yes, exactly.
Basically the same thing. I don't like the red cars, which means I'm going to win it.
What color are we calling that? Is it red? It's like a burnt kind of salmon.
Salmon?
What's like the factory color?
It was green. Silver or something.
No laugh, Danny? I don't know. Say something funny.
Who set up the merch store? I guess I did? The Teespring store?
Well, no, not like, but what color would they call that?
Well, I think it's just red oxide primer that's faded.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
It came ready to go.
It came Dee Speed Shop ready.
Pre-patinaed. 63 Impala, oh, right on. House on Pleasant Street.
Oh, that's cute.
Less room than me. Well, challenge accepted.
I'm not seeing any live chat across my TV screen.
I'm gonna help you there, man. Sorry. Let's get to the 57, yeah. Because you guys are so nice. Yeah,
Hey,
so is everyone cool with that? Like, I don't know, tell your friends and whatnot you gotta do there. I appreciate the amount of support already has just been crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. So thanks every single one here who's done that. You know, I've been trying to respond to the comments. I know I say I respond to everyone, but there's over 1,000.
Yeah, this is probably the most.
So I'm trying to go. What's the word with the free 57? I want to give it away at 57,000 subscribers.
So if you have already been a sub, you're entered in. Any new subs, you're entered in. Everyone gets the same amount of entries. You just get one. And that's it. It's literally a draw. It's not we're picking nothing. It's everyone's name goes in the giant bowl. Well, not everyone's name. One person's name comes out of the giant bowl.
Yeah.
But it'll only happen if we get to 57,000 subscribers. So if you're like, well, I'm not going to tell anybody to lower my chances, then your chance will be lowered to 0.
And I want to give it away right at 57,000.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to.
So like 57,001 won't count.
Well, I don't know if we can figure that out, but I want to do it. I want to do it right as soon as we can. So
yeah.
If we keep going, that's great. But ultimately, whatever. If this takes up, I'd like to just build cars for free on YouTube and give them away. There's so many cars I want to own for a small amount of time and drive it twice and then be done with it.
Well, and like I think a lot of people, like they could do something, like they could do general maintenance on it or whatever, but some of like the more like making the floor pans or like gas and like all of that stuff might be really difficult. But for someone who like wants to get into hot rods, you almost want like a kit car hot rod.
Yeah.
Right? And Lord knows I don't want 1,000 of them in our backyard.
Well, there's only so many cars you can really have and actually drive. So if I can, I got a line on another car I want to get and stuff. I look at that like that C10. I wish I would have just never clean your garage. Don't worry, I won't. Nothing wrong with pink.
I don't think we're gonna name it. Whoever gets it will have to name it.
I was actually gonna put a post out there or whatever, just see if it'd be cool if it had a name.
Yeah.
For the title and all that, of the videos and everything. But
oh, that's true.
I love a Chevelle. Well, I'll look for one for you.
He who dies with the most toys wins.
I don't want any more toys. I would love to be able to just, like I said, fix a car up, drive it for a month or two. If we can do something like this, put some sort of thing out there and flog her down the road. If I can break even on it, make a few bucks, like that's all I want. Something, Josh? Thanks, man. It's crazy. Usually we can answer every question.
I know. I'm having a really hard time here. I like it. What's up, DCB?
Oh, I love to cruise Route 66.
That's our bucket list.
Call it bait.
Sure.
That's not a bad one. The bait 57. Give away a 71 C10 71. That's not a bad one either. We get to 57, 71, just take it. 8 more subscribers will give away that C10.
We hate the C10 so much.
No, I like that thing. I like it.
I don't. I hate it. I hate the C10. There's just nothing I like about it. I don't know. Just.
Well, the other thing is, you guys got to keep the subscribers going to keep me motivated on the 57, because I'm not going to lie, I want to work on the 56. I ordered a full floor for it today, so.
Well, the 56 can be your birthday build, because it's a birthday car.
Yeah.
So that's in like a month.
Yep. Their YouTube channel. This and Vice Grip. Thanks, man.
We're in good company.
Yeah. 56, I got all 3. I'm that guy.
Well, we figured we had to have the full set.
Well, I said all that or whatever, and then first thing Mur says, you don't have a wagon. Fuck off, Mur.
Mur! Where is it gonna go?
I think Mur would store the wagon because he likes
Riddle
wagons.
me this, Mur.
He needs plywood and stuff. You can take the TriFive wagon.
Oh, don't worry, Jeff. You'll know when it is.
That's not till July. Still young.
You'll always be young.
Fort Lauderdale. What's going on, man?
Oh, cool. Well, happy early birthday there, Tony.
How about a 66 Nova? Yeah. Honestly, like, I mean, if this works, I mean, it's only been a day, so we'll see if it carries on. If you guys keep the hustle up for me, I really appreciate it. Well, and for yourself, I guess. But then, yeah, I'd like to take a vote on. I love working on cars, but I don't want to deal with customers or other people. So if I can work on a car the way I want, and when you give a car away for free, it's kind of hard for people to complain. And if they do, I just wouldn't care. But I feel like if you're, paying, you kind of expect something. What's happening, Matt? How's the new place, man?
Yeah, Matt, you're all moved in now. What are the current plans for the 56?
What's happening, Jeff? Or Dave, whoever's there? What?
I said, what are the current plans for the 56? Because someone asked.
Oh, I don't know. It needs, I gotta figure out the rear suspension because the rear end's just welded in. And, it needs floors. So I think I might put I'm gonna put a full floor in it. And then I'm thinking that 400 small block I got, with tunnel ram, turbo 350 trans, rebuild the suspension and do whatever body work it needs.
And boom. Oh, the doggies are good. The garage is like real messy on the floor tonight, so...
Minutes ago, I literally just finished doing the trans on the 55 and backed her out.
There's like a big pool of something red,
Yeah.
So it's just better to not have him out here. But Lenny's getting so big. If you go to the Lenny and Steve Instagram, I posted a picture of when we first had gotten him home to now, and it's like such a crazy difference.
Glenn Reed, what's happening, man? Cars seldom not build the cars for them. Sorry, man, I missed it.
Oh, are you leaning towards 2 doors or 4? Because it's a hot topic.
Well, I gotta say, the comments are overwhelming right now to keep it a 4-door.
Yeah, I was surprised at that.
Hey, it's way less work for me. Realistically, I mean, I thought I would leave it a 4-door, and you need someone to hang on to that 57 till it's... I'm your guy. Mad scientist.
Don't you just break things, though, there, mad scientist?
If you can come right now with the trailer, she's yours.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, I was thinking with the 57, if we actually make it, everyone wants a 4-door, and there's a few 2-doors. Ultimately, if it comes down to and the guy who wins wants a 2-door, and he's cool with waiting another 2 weeks, I'll butcher it in a 2-door for him. It won't be the nicest, but I'll chop the shit out of it. Right now, it looks so nice. The chrome is so nice.
Yeah.
It's faded all together.
Oh, thanks to Bo.
It's a real nice looking car as a 4-door. The second it becomes a 2-door, it'll be primered or it'll change the look for sure. It's crazy how many people want the 4-door.
It even just looks nice in the rain.
It looks nicer as a 4-door than your car did, though.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
Colors,
My car wasn't the right color for being a 4-door.
I didn't like it as a 4-door.
I will say, if any of your like wives or girlfriends are like, I don't want it, I love my 57. Like, I love cruising that thing around town and going for groceries and going to work. Like, it's so much fun. So, you can just send them my way. I'll talk them into it.
Yeah, definitely. Building a car and selling it is way, I think, easier than working on a car for someone else. Not many left. Yeah, well, so I got my 55 2 years ago, and I looked forever. And actually, I got it from a want ad. And then since then, I've bought every TriFive I've seen other than one that's come up for sale. But that's how many have been for sale, though. In the last 2 years, there's only been 4 that were reasonable.
Well, and, like, the lesson has kind of been learned is, like, I see it, I want it, I bought it, right?
I haven't put a date on it, because ultimately I want to see if we make it, then great. Realistically, once the car's done, I'm ready to move on. So if we're close, then we'll hang on to it, maybe drive it for a little bit, but otherwise, I mean, I'm not waiting until 2027 to give it away, right? So the 56, I got the 57 on a Thursday, I think, and I put the ad up, maybe even that day or the next day, looking for two-door doors. A guy sent me a message saying on Facebook, I have a 56 or whatever. Call me. Okay, so I call him Saturday morning, or sent him a message Saturday morning, and we were talking at like 7:30 in the morning before I went to work, and he said, "We'll come look at the car or whatever. We'll figure it out." I said, "Okay." So I drove down to look at the thing before I went to work that day, and the car was so nice I made a deal on it. Went to work for a bit, then I left work early to go take the car home, like 1 o'clock. How many TriFives do you want? Well, that's a crazy question. I think 3 is the right number.
For now.
Yeah. Andy, I'd love to do that. That's another thing I'd like to do. If there was ever enough money in it, I'd love to go and help someone work on their car and kick them in the ass. Because they need it.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people, everyone just thinks it's cars just build themselves, and I don't think they realize that I'd be up at 7 o'clock in the morning in the garage, and it would be midnight before I was going inside. And I don't think people understand that.
Well,
that's the
and,
level you got to put in.
And just like the understanding of like lots of times, like I get that this is your hobby, and so like if I want to spend time with you, sometimes that means that I have to bring my book outside and read or whatever, and like.
Matt, if you want the tea, I'll give you a smoking deal on it, man. Oh yeah, a lot of commitment.
It's just like any hobby, right? Like for people who like to work out, or for people who like to, I don't know, other hobbies, go hunting and stuff like that, right? Like.
I really want to go travel for cars too. Go to a different province and bring them home.
Mm-hmm.
Just see what's out there.
And like eventually it would be fun if like we were to be like, hey, we're like gonna go here to this place to pick up this car, but like we heard there's like a swap meet going on, so we're gonna go do that and be there. So if you're there, say hi, because it'd be fun to like meet people, IRL.
Suggestion on the 57. What is it? I'm open. We're in Manitoba. Oh, I'd like a Nomad for sure, but they're crazy. Have you done any shows in the States? No. Kingsman, Arizona. That sounds fancy.
Sounds very fancy. Hello from Colorado.
The Adventure Bros. It's not bad today. It's 60 degrees right now. Don't matter what doors are left. Yeah, you Australians like more doors.
Come to Montana and laugh at ridiculous car prices. Laugh because they're so good?
You know, the cars here are rotten too. Like, you just. I mean, you pay for what you get.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what I pay for. Vega torque converter. What does that mean? Bump channel. Thanks, Julian. I thought wheel openings on Nomads were round, but I'm not 100%.
Actually, I'm surprised that we don't hear a howl going, but I guess because it's raining
All
outside.
the dogs are inside.
Because usually anytime there's any kind of like emergency vehicle that goes by, all of the dogs in the neighborhood, except for ours, start howling, and it's pretty great.
40 or 41 wheelies, that'd be cool. They're pricey.
She is a busy one in here tonight, Martin. You are correct. That's why if you like, normally I feel like we're able to like kind of look a little more at the camera, and tonight we're just like, feel like I'm answering questions in my head, but like not out loud.
Cars everywhere. I'm not even centered in this thing. I guess we could. Look at that view, though. You just hunker down, you can see all the TriFives.
Boom.
Look at that. That's pretty cool, eh? Oh, it's raining.
Oh yeah, so earlier today the Cobra was not covered. And he was on the phone and all of a sudden it just starts pouring rain. And I had previously, like probably 20 minutes before that, was like, I think it's about to rain. We should go cover the Cobra. He goes, no, I'll eat lunch and it'll be fine. And so he's on the phone talking. So then I go out and like, I don't know if you can see this today, but my makeup today is like beat to the gods.
I was talking to Mad Scientist.
Yeah, he's on the phone
just
with Mad Scientist, chatting away.
Chatting with John. She's like, I'm gonna go cover the Cobra. I'm like, alright.
And he comes out and I'm miserable because like I'm drenched at that point. My makeup is done. But like, that's what you do for love, right?
I think I'm at 13 cars right now. Yeah, you did it for love. For love and rent.
For love and rent.
Morning from Melbourne. Reckon you guys are due a wagon. Yeah. Yes. Oh.
Oh wow, Rob.
Well, thanks, Rob. Appreciate that,
That's
man.
really sweet of you. That gets a lot of Coca-Colas.
I'm golden.
Especially when they're on sale at the 2-for-1 price.
There's actually, I did find a house. I haven't mentioned it to you yet, but there's one I want to go look at.
Oh. Do you think I'll like it?
No.
Oh.
It's real shitty. It has an in-ground pool.
Oh.
It's fucked.
Oh.
It's a nice part of town, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go look at it tomorrow? Yes.
We drive by it. At one time, I was like you. Time takes its toll. Yeah, no, I fully understand that. That's why I want to do as much as I can now while I'm young.
Is it actually in the city?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
in Charleswood.
Oh, okay.
6-car garage.
Holy Hannah.
In-ground pool.
That's botched.
Yep.
But can be fixed?
House is botched.
I thought we didn't want to do much work.
There's a reason why I want the house, I'll tell you after.
Aw, thanks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
That's really kind of you. Appreciate it.
You know, the 57, hey, I want to give it away, so if you guys can keep sharing and liking, and hopefully you don't get tired of me pestering you,
Yeah.
because that's definitely...
What's gonna happen?
well, you know, but if you got to give it away... You know, Andy, like, I know as I get older, I already feel it now. Every now and again, I feel tired and sore. But power through it. 10 years from now, I don't think I'll be able to as much. But I want to do the big jobs now, and then, you know, hopefully as later in life, I can either afford nicer cars to start so they're in better shape, or work smarter. I mean, I fight out having a lift, but eventually I'll probably have to. Thanks, man. That, not me. 9 people. I appreciate that, man. You know, I tried to comment. So many people are saying they're telling their friends and all that stuff. And,
Yeah.
And the first Chevy video, where like it was in the field, crossed 100K today for views, which is
Wild.
I haven't had a video like that in a long time. So thank you guys very much for that. And then the one from yesterday's doing pretty good too, actually. The freebie one. And let's be honest, that was me talking to the camera and then pressure washing a couple of TriFives. So it's a boring ass video.
Yeah.
Will it be open to Canada residents? Yeah, anybody. We're in Canada. Anybody can have it, but I'm not shipping it.
Yeah.
If you want it in Australia, she's all yours. I'll drop her off at the shipping crate for you. So everyone to know. Hey, I appreciate that, Ace. Ace catfishing.
Did you make new profiles to tell everyone you know Ace catfishing?
You will hit the wall in 20 years. Yeah, I know. It's wowing to give away a 57. Thanks, man. You know, I feel like I didn't give my whole pitch in the video or whatever. Maybe I will at some point, but been a rough 2020 for a lot of people, and you know, we're not rich by any means. We did very well. I mean, both had our jobs, and you know, it could be a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really need any more cars, but I wanted to save this one, so I can't say no. And if I can do a little bit of work, and I'm not doing it for free. That first video, it's paid for a decent percent of the car already, and I haven't done one thing to it. So I mean, if I can end up heads up in it, and someone else gets a car, and we can put a smile on someone's face and get more subscribers, and everybody can win.
Really just almost like keep expanding the community, because like we talk about it all the time, how we realize that like this like YouTube car club community is so big, and everyone is always helping each other out and connecting with one another, and like it's really fun to be part of that, and we're part of that because you guys made us part of that.
And everyone's so cool, you know, like I'm bummed we're not going to go on Power Tour, most likely. I just feel like everyone's so cool, you know, like, and just today I was actually talking to another guy from a Canadian channel. I don't know, maybe you guys have heard of it, Boosted Lifestyle. He's in Alberta. I was talking to him, just, you know, I said, hey, I like the channel, and next thing you know, we're talking, and this fucking guy, so he's got a Hellcat.
Oh, no.
And so I'm talking, I tell him, so are those Hellcats, like what everyone says, just, like, annihilate the tires around
Are they everything that I've literally been dreaming about every single day?
Is it exactly what I want? And he tells me, come by, drive anytime you want, he says. Well, I was just about in a truck. I'm doing the math. Calgary, or he's in Grand Prairie, no, Fort Max. I don't know how far that is, but I'm thinking, if I drive 15 hours straight with a set of tires in the back, put them on, melt them off, then I can drive back, be at work on time for Monday.
But then also add the 2-week quarantine when you're stopped at the border.
No, we're allowed to travel now.
No, not province to province yet.
Yeah, we are.
Nuh-uh.
Guys at work are doing it.
But it's only for essential work travel.
It's essential.
Guys, it was a Hellcat. Ossifer, it was a Hellcat.
Yeah.
Also, Tower63, I saw your comment. Thank you. There will be a new song out on Monday.
Towers. He's in the TriFive mob.
Really?
Yeah.
Towers is a good supporter, so thanks,
Me and
man.
him share a tight bond. Oh, Towers is a good guy.
Oh, yeah. You don't want me to paint nothing. If you go like way back in the videos, I wanted to help with, like, we were doing some work on the blue truck, and like just doing little spot paintings or whatever, which like were really kind of fun for the first 5 minutes. But then he kept making me do more and more, and I literally like at one point just like yawned and was just like, I'm done, and walked away.
Her work ethic isn't quite there.
At least not when it comes to the cars.
Yeah, what could be more essential than melting a set of tires? You know, I remember when those Hellcats came out, and they were doing all these stats and all that stuff, and the one stat that I just want to test, it said it will empty the fuel tank in 17 minutes or something like that at wide open throttle, and I'm like,
Louise.
What a fantastic stat to tell people. Like I don't even think if you knife the tank, I think it would take longer than that to drain the fuel. Like
that reminds me of that episode of Grand Tour or whatever, where who's the little one?
Hammond.
He's got whatever Mustang car.
No, it's a Hellcat.
It was a Hellcat?
A Hellcat.
And then he's got the trailer of tires.
Yeah.
I love that episode.
Oh, that guy.
No.
Randy's 57. Well, thanks, man. Well, we think you guys are all friends, too.
Waylon, I need to tell you this before Monday, but you were the inspiration. You inspired me for my new song.
Oh, he's not sleeping tonight. Good or bad, he's thinking. It's all about heartbreak, Waylon, so
crap.
I don't know what you guys were doing.
I went with the old school country vibe because I was watching a bunch of your old videos. I went way back into the, what's it called?
Hundreds of Hellcats and Demons. Oh, God. That's awesome.
Archives. That's the one. I went back in the archives.
In the archives.
Ah, well, hey. Thanks, Jay.
Like, share, subscribe, Jay.
Yeah. Tell
your friends. We gotta unload this thing one way or another. You want a few more slashes in there? We'll make it happen.
It is a crop top, but it's chilly out, so I got my jacket on.
For every 10 people, we'll slash it again.
This is a family channel, isn't it?
Whatever gets the views.
Why did that burp sound like it hurt?
Tired. It's a long day.
Well, we were up pretty early.
Dwight, thanks, man.
Oh, thanks, Dwight. That's
You were
so
up
kind
early.
of you.
You were in bed.
We were up at... Well, I was up at 5 with the dogs.
For 7 minutes. I was up, went to work, came back, you were still in bed. Then I went in the garage, went in, you guys were sleeping on the couch.
Well, like, girls gotta sleep. You know?
Broke in Southern California. You guys have come out just fine.
Yeah, I've noticed how everyone's calling you like the TriFive King now. I kind of like it.
I don't get it. I only had a few of them.
Well, I think a few is more than most.
Most people at any given time have 4 TriFives.
That is not a fact.
Whatever. TriFive crown. I could rock that.
Oh, that's cool, Neo. Good luck.
Yeah, 57 runs, good.
That's a good one, Matt. Fresh Prince, King of Bel-Air.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, Matt, it's nice to see you back in the chat. We missed you, buddy. Also, where are your turtles? Because, again, the only content I want is the
Perfect
turtles.
spot for an Indiana, eh? Rec rebuilt. Hey, man. Share it with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. Tell them to watch the videos. And she's going down the road.
Yeah, well, not everyone can cackle like I do. You just gotta own it.
Kansas, what's happening, buddy?
Actually, you know what photo popped up? I should have posted it in my Google Photos. Was when we met those random people from Kansas.
Yeah.
Your
They're
hair was
cool.
very short,
Well,
and
it's
by
like,
very short, it was like here.
it's like 4
It
or
was
5
in a.
years ago.
It was a weird phase. It was only like 3 years ago.
It was that long ago. Abe Walker, man. Tell your friends. We get the subscriber count, she's going.
Thanks, TFT.
Georgia. What's going on, Douglas?
Aw, George is on my mind. That's a good song. We do have a P.O. box. If you go back to any of the other videos, it's in the video description because it is not memorized because it's complicated.
Sorry. West Texas.
Good night, DCB. Thanks for hanging out. What up, Mike Johnson?
It's 8 o'clock here. Really like to support my fellow
Thanks,
Canadians.
Andy.
We try to do the same best we can.
We appreciate that you're always hanging out with us on Saturdays.
I'd like a 4-door hardtop. They're hard to find. There is one for Saturday now. It's one I actually didn't buy because a guy wants $12,000 or something like that for it.
Towers, that sentence sounds so intense. I just posted your live on the mob.
Later, what's happening, man? Oh, you got your name changed. Okay. The mob's good. I like those guys.
Oh.
They're a bunch of hillbillies. Oh, Craig.
Craig! Wow, that's really, really kind of you.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, buddy.
Good night, Tim. See you later. Thanks for coming in for a bit.
Tell your friends. Do you think 4-doors are more rare nowadays? I don't think they're rare. I think they're everywhere still. Actually, I know a guy who found a field of TriFive Chevys who's telling me about. They're rough. They're all kind of half parted out and stuff, but there's about 56 there we might need. For...
Is it the neighbor of the rundown house you want to go look at tomorrow?
No, maybe I can just drop it off there.
You know what? So long as the pool is in operation for next summer, we're fine.
I can fill a muddy hole with water for you. That's all it would be for right now. For four doors. You know, I think a lot of people, you guys are a lot more practical than I am. Hey, buddy. Half fast. But, I get it. If you got kids or whatever, a 4-door is way more handy than a 2-door.
Totally. Well, we were, like, for my car, we really debated, just because of the dogs, keeping it a 4-door.
Craig, man, I hear you, buddy. Tell your friends. Let's give her away. There's a nice 57 152 door post in Saskatchewan. $18,000. Wow.
That's way out of our price range.
Just doing math real quick. You can buy 18 4-door TriFive Chevys for that, as it turns out. Solid driver Ford. Oh, $8,000 for solid. That's not bad. If it's running, driving, and nice. Yeah, 150 postcards are nice. I agree. Drop a Duramax in the 57.
I missed who had said it, but I caught the last bit. But they were like, "Have Danny drive the 57 to where I live. We have an in-ground pool, and then I'll just send her back." Whoa, 1 boy and 3 girls. I gotta tell you, like, people that have 3 girls, I'm the third of 3 girls, and like, man, shout out to dads, because we're all 2 years apart, which means we all got our period at the exact same time, and it was a nightmare. So, like, props.
Complete 70s. You know what? Everyone kind of likes it as a 4-door, and I gotta say, I love the way this car was built. Like, I love the interior and all that. I want to talk to somebody and get the, because I have a seat, Danny's seat, actually, out of her car that I bought. I like to get it reupholstered, and then it has the back seat, get it reupholstered so it kind of matches. Because the door panels are cool. Like, I don't know if it showed up in the video, but it's that diamond stitch, but there's, like, little chrome whatever. It's so neat.
I really like the diamond stitch, actually. I'm quite jealous of that.
The headliner's done. The visors are done.
So, hey, my car is trash.
Yeah. I don't do interior. If you buy it with an interior, it has it when it leaves. Can you show us more of the car? Yeah, I can show you guys the cars if anyone wants to see it, that's for sure. If everyone's interested, we can do a little walk around of them. I seriously need that crew cab.
Thanks, Douglas. We love the fence, too. As does our neighbors, which is very nice.
Oh, you don't gotta send us anything, man. We're not asking for any dollars.
No way, Jose.
I had somebody try and set up a GoFundMe or whatever. I'm like, let's just not do
No,
that.
yeah. It's not what it's for.
Yeah, 57. I want to give it away. Side pipes, 3-spoke steering wheel, tape deck.
Is there an age requirement to the 57? We might have to look that up.
Your dad will be the winner. Shag carpet, yeah.
Put a headliner in my car made of Coke cans. We'd have enough Coke cans for it, that's for sure.
Do you have a Patreon account? Nope. No, we're not asking for any dollars. We don't want any.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Watch
like,
the ads, that's more than we even want to ask.
the fact we make any dollars is amazing to me, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The one thing actually I did in the next video, I don't want to put it out, I did ask your guys' opinion, so I can ask you guys too, but I was talking to a few different people, and I've actually had a couple of people locally reach out already about this car that they want to be involved in giving a few things for free. But I don't want to kind of be like sellout. Towers, thanks, man. You really didn't have to do that, though, buddy.
Towers.
You're a good dude, man.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
But, so anyways, people were saying, they give a few things or do whatever, and I just put it in the car. I'm not keeping anything. But, I don't know. I don't want to be too sellouty or commercially and stuff. And ultimately, I would feel compelled, obviously, to a certain extent. If they're going to give you something for free, you gotta give them a shout out and whatnot. Oh, I meant to check the P.O. Box today, Towers. I spaced, because I know Craig said he was sending something or whatever. I usually check it on Saturdays, but I didn't take my truck to work today. That's where my keys are.
New pup is inside. We've had him for a month now. He's 12 weeks. And he's perfect. Him and Steve are so cute together. It's ridiculous.
The 327 is wicked. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I did a big old burnout in the garage already in that thing. So it does burnouts.
It passed the ultimate test.
Yeah. It was pretty good, actually. I did a big old Bernie, and then I closed all the doors, and I was just sitting in the driveway on my phone or whatever. I had the man door open, letting the bill out, and Danielle comes, we go for work or wherever, and she's like, "What's on fire?" "Oh, it's just the burnout," I said. Chop a van. Ooh, that does sound like fun. Kit replica, that's kind of cool.
What's a kit replica?
Oh, I assume you mean the kit, like...
What?
From the show with Hasselhoff. Kit.
Baywatch?
No, Kit. I think it's literally called Kit.
The show?
Yeah. I need that car in my garage. She could all be yours.
You don't hassle the hawk.
Knight Rider, that's what it was called. I was gonna get it eventually.
Oh, I've never seen Knight Rider.
Is her heart still beating? Are we talking about the motor? Motor runs good in
Didn't
57.
they try to remake Knight Rider? I think the T is fine. It was just really scary. That's all.
You know what's funny with the T is I actually, I didn't realize it till the T and the C10, but I actually get a lot of, I don't know what the word is, inspiration or push out of you guys. And when you don't watch them, you give a crap about it, man, do I not give a crap about it. So if you guys sure give a shit right now about this 57, so if that keeps going, I honestly think the work I do and everything will be better on it.
Yeah.
Good to know it'll do burnouts. Hey, you gotta test her out a little, right?
Where have we failed, Danny? I don't know. I had a different childhood, I guess. I don't know. There's always so many things that I'm like, what was that? Which is shocking, because I like to think I was like a pretty cool kid.
The T did look like a cartoon, and I love that about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah. $57 for the wife, yeah. They like that when you give them a 57 Chevy.
We absolutely do.
Good
No,
things
kind of
happen.
bummed it's raining.
Good things happen to good people. Well, hey, I hope a good person gets the car. They deserve it.
Smoking the Bandit car, that's a Trans Am?
I'd like one of those for sure. Get wagon, make kids. Pass.
Whoa.
I think instead of having kids, I like having disposable income.
And instead of having all of his attention on cars and kids, I like it on cars and me.
Thanks, Mikey. It's always good having you in here, man. I appreciate it. Mikey, you're like in every one, commenting
Yeah.
every video.
Like Mikey, Glutton, Tim, like all of you OGs, truly. Like thank you so
Ozman.
much. Yeah,
There's lots.
Ozman. Like there's I wish I could name everybody.
Disposable income, what is that? Well,
You're
you
right.
literally dispose it on 57 Chevys you don't need and then try and give them away for free.
You're right, Shelton. Dogs are kids.
Yeah, the old 55. It's a cool hot rod too.
Using a screwdriver to start the car. I feel like that's classic.
In case of Chevy emergency. How much duty to pay to ship to Minnesota? I have no idea how that works. It can't be crazy. People ship cars to the States all the time.
Well, and I mean, maybe if, like, even someone knows someone that could do the shipping, maybe figure that out. I don't know.
It's out of my hands.
It's out of our hands.
I'm signing the title and leaving the keys in the ignition.
Bye!
If you guys want it somewhere, I'll drop her off, but...
Well, Brian, thank you. That's very kind of you.
The 56, I think I'm going to build for myself. I've got a lot of crazy ideas with the 56, but I think I'll probably build it stock to start.
The Chevy is very good for taking dogs out and about.
We took them out today.
We got a super cute photo.
Shipping a car is reasonable. I think if the car goes anywhere in like Canada or the U.S., it's extremely especially because it runs and drives. You put it on a rail car. I heard it's like $800.
Lenny's very tired because we went to the dog park. This way. But this was us cruising home from the park today. So they are, they're good transport vehicles.
Hula girl and that would be cool. Duty free. Yeah, 56 is a 2-door. $1 per mile shipping. I think it all depends. I know, I think you're probably right. $1 a mile. Because I've had a couple cars shipped through an actual guy, but I know shipping by a rail car is cheaper, and I know a guy with a truck and trailer. And honestly, if it's somewhat reasonable, I'd like to physically drop it off.
Yeah.
I would love it if it. I don't want no guarantees here, but if it was reasonable, I'd drive that.
Well,
sucker.
I think if it was anywhere kind of in the prairies or in Canada, we could probably make it happen.
If you could drive 10 hours, I'd do it. Anywhere. Yeah. It was from Kansas to Calgary to whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd love to drop it off, fly home. I'd do that. If we make the number and there's a few dollars there, but. Meet you at the border. Towers, you're such a good guy, man. You're just willing to help out.
We can all just meet at the border.
Hey, you guys want to meet at the border? That's cool, yeah. Bean Lethbridge.
Shipbox, how you doing, buddy?
He's been here for a while.
I feel like I haven't seen him. It's going too fast.
He said a bunch of things. He was complaining about the car prices yet again.
No.
They're so expensive. Everything's expensive. It's heading to Texas. Honestly, if we went to Texas, I might even be into going down there because
I'd want to go to Texas.
I'd love to see Texas.
Ugh. I want my hair so big, and I want to just start talking with an accent, and try to blend in, and be like, I'm from Texas, y'all, because that's what I think it would be like.
St. Pierre isn't a very long drive. Jeff, the problem is I'd have to spend so much money on that thing to Dave-proof it. I just, I want the thing to have a good home. I gotta say. And I know Dave would care for it, but he'd just break it. And with you being gone last week, did you see Dave try to put that axle on that truck in his flip-flops? Is that how I look?
Yes.
He looked ridiculous. His flip-flops and shorts, doesn't know what's going on.
Where, Towers, that still sounded Canadian. Are you kidding me? I thought that was so good.
I won't let Dave touch it.
All you have to do, Ronald, is subscribe to the channel. And then that's your entry.
We're trying to get to 57,000 subscribers. So tell your friends. And whatever you got to do there. If we get there, it's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You need to come to SoCal and ride into Donut Derelict. What's that? That sounds like fun. I'm at the point. I've been to California a few times. I'd love to go for a car vacation though. I've been for work a few times.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go on my own and actually see the car culture.
But like on your own with me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah. What I'd like to do. I'd like to pay Mike to drive a car down to like somewhere on Route 66.
Fly there, pick it up.
Fly to Route 66, drive it to California, hang
Drive
out
back.
there, do the PCH, then pay Mike to drive it home, and we'd fly back.
I would not be mad at that.
Yeah, right?
I think that's a great idea.
I think if you flew in, you drove the Route 66 for a few days, hung out in LA for a few days, and then did the PCH for a few days, make a 10-day holiday.
Yeah. Well, I would really like to do the PCH.
And really just driving it there, because driving it back, tossing it in a shipping container,
Because the
whatever.
PCH is San Fran, right? Like Cali to San Fran. And
Goes-
66 is Florida-ish?
Not even close. Route
I'm
66,
not a topographer.
I think, these guys will know better than I do, I think Route 66 goes from California to Chicago, or used to.
Oh, okay.
It's like the old highway. So
Yeah.
I'd like to start kind of halfway or whatever, like, because it goes through like Vegas area and stuff, so start there. And then end up in California, like LA, do that for a bit. And then the PCH, I think, goes all the way up to Oregon, doesn't it? It goes all the way up.
Yeah, but Oregon is just past San Fran, so I wasn't wrong in that, right?
Pretty sure it's like way past San Francisco.
Yeah, but it's just past it.
Sure.
So I was so right, like we go through San Francisco.
Well, it runs the coast, yeah. And then at that point, fly home and carry on. Thanks, Jack.
Oh yeah! It winds from Chicago to LA. Duh, it's in the song.
Wow.
That's really embarrassing. Yeah.
Race the 55 against Danny's 57. It'll probably be a pretty close race now. That 55 would probably blow its doors off.
Reminds you of Christine. Well, hopefully it doesn't try to murder us.
Let's go to New Brunswick. Hey! Keep telling your friends, maybe it will.
We are in Manitoba. Yes, that is the province.
How are the giant mosquitoes this evening? Mosquitoes haven't been bad here, actually.
Okay, no. Speak for yourself.
Oh, I haven't noticed
You
them.
never get mosquito bites, like ever. It's so rare. Anytime you go out in the evenings, get so many mosquito bites.
So the tranny's good in the 55 now, but I have an oil pressure issue in the motor, so... You win some, you lose some, I guess, whatever.
Letter Kenny. How are you now? Not so bad.
Send me this car.
We do love a good poutine. There's no denying that.
The trans doesn't have high gear. Lame. We don't speak Spanish.
Poutine Towers, do you not know what poutine is? Oh my gosh.
Is poutine not in America?
America has poutine, right? You guys got poutine. Do you not have poutine?
Maybe Towers is a health nut.
No, why are you here then?
Just eating broccoli
Not
sticks?
the channel for you!
Yeah, the pressure washer's pretty slick. It's not as much power, but it's decent. Oh no, they don't have poutine there, right?
Oh, okay, well poutine is, properly done poutine is delicious, like hand-cut french fries, and then you layer in cheese curds, and then you like top it with delicious gravy. And then like a really big trend now is to have fancy poutine, so like buffalo chicken poutine, or like Montreal smoked meat poutine. So it's delicious. What did you find in the trunk? A body.
The trunk of what? I think I showed on the video, didn't I?
The curds are most important. They gotta be the squeaky kind.
Ooh, Swiss Chalet sounds good.
And if they try to be like, we have poutine, but it's shredded cheese, it's not poutine. That's just fries, gravy, and cheese. I know my poutine, okay?
See?
Body by poutine.
Sounds like a heart attack. Glenn,
It is.
you'd love it, man.
It's so good. Costco does have good poutine. Not wrong. The crispy fries, yeah.
Where did you learn to do the 2-hour conversion? On this 55. I just chopped it up and figured it out. There was a guy that had a YouTube video up with a bunch of pictures, so I watched that. And I thought, well, I can do that.
Well, do they not automatically do white vinegar? Like, I don't mind my fries with, like, malt vinegar. Oh, thanks, Aisha. Hopefully I said that right.
Aisha.
Oh, see, I would almost prefer malt vinegar to go with my fries.
This other guy who did just one side. I've seen that a few times, yeah. Some people have done, like, really nice jobs on, like, a 3-door. I think it's kind of cool, but I think the novelty would wear off instantly for me. I wouldn't really like it.
Yeah.
Especially if you paint it all up and everything. Yeah.
There are cheese curds in our area.
Oh, curly fries poutine. Miss
We don't
Arby's.
have Arby's anymore.
Couldn't make go of it. That sucks. The worst part of cutting up a car is starting. My favorite part is starting. Finishing is where I really struggle.
Oh, you'd probably like a General Lee as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I really.
Okay, but gravy has never been for breakfast. That's something I don't understand about the States. Y'all put gravy on breakfast foods, which is weird.
Oh, I never thought of that. CCTC, yeah. I hope we don't get a bunch of that.
A bunch of what?
You said you're gonna get a bunch of letters with all the sob stories.
Well, at the end of, like, we love to hear your stories and stuff, but, like, at the end of the day, it is a draw. If you're subscribed, your name goes in the bucket, and one name comes out. That's what it is.
Sound Wheelman, hey, thanks, man. New subscriber, appreciate that, buddy, really do. Hopefully you can tell a few more friends and bring a few newbies down here.
Oh, thanks, Douglas. That's nice of you to say.
Oh, people haven't done it before. Yeah. Definitely, you know, it's always like that, though. If you haven't done it before, you always think it's crazy, right? Well, you'd know that better than everyone, but... Well, when I chopped the doors out of that 55 for the first time, I thought, holy Christ, what have I done? Bought the car, got it home, chopped all the doors out. I thought, well, I ruined this. I wish I had more friends to tell. Well, start talking to strangers. They could be your friend.
Just go to people on the street. Hey, have you heard? It'd be like a little cute meet.
You guys can go door to door like the Jehovah's Witnesses for DD Speed Shop TriFive Chevy giveaway.
David, you don't know nothing. Also, congrats, David, on he got his license.
Oh.
His official droning license.
Hope he doesn't drone on about it.
Solid bud.
In bed. With him or Kylie or
With the drone.
let's get a both let's zoom them, see what's happening there.
Yeah. Although I didn't message Kylie back, Dave, I did just quickly like her message though. They're watching this new show on Netflix, which is super fun, called The Floor is Lava. I think you would like to watch the people doing it.
They pretend the floor is lava?
Yeah, so it's like this game show. So the floor, you know how everyone does the floor is lava? So it's a game show about it now, and they made it like super weird and hard, and there's different levels, and you're a team of 3,
You know what I miss?
and you gotta get to the other end. Are you about to say Gladiator?
No,
Oh.
I was gonna say Wipeout.
It's kind of similar to Wipeout.
The first round of Wipeout, where all those fat and old people were just getting pummeled. They tried jumping on the stuff that people would be flipped into. Mr. Heavy Chevy, you're a winner every day. Your life's a win. You got Miss Heavy Chevy, you got a bunch of good-looking kids.
Yeah.
You got it all. You got an engine stand that could act as a support for a basement. Plus, you already have a 57 Chevy. Junkyard Wars, that was good. I like that show, too. That's old, though.
You know what show was really good, though?
What?
Monster Garage.
Monster. It's supposed to come back. So stoked.
Well, it's supposed to come back this year, and then...
I think you're filming right
2020. I don't think they can be filming right now.
Oh.
Oh, did you not know?
Well, I just assumed Monster Garage wasn't affected.
Oh, honey.
They just fixed something. Maybe that's their first build they're doing right now. Is they're gonna fix the Corona.
Maybe.
7 days.
Possibly.
$10,000.
Maybe.
Big swag.
Zip zero nada.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a 57 back there.
See, people are like, how did someone forget about a 57? It's very easy to forget about cars when you got a bunch of cars.
People lit me up on the Cobra video. How do you forget you had it?
Even like,
Okay,
I
well,
forgot we even had it.
I didn't forget I owned it, but it's just to go through life not thinking about it. People were pissed.
Yeah. No, thanks TFD. That's sweet of you.
Yeah, I'm ready for Monster Garage to come back. God, it'll be good.
Monster Garage. Zip. Zero. Nada. I hope it's the same announcer guy.
Oh, for sure. How could they get away from that?
I don't know. Maybe he died.
They need to make it the exact same. If they change it, I'm out. I mean, I'll watch it.
But I won't like it.
You still have your first car? Wow.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
You're a keeper.
Yeah, the Cobra is not what people expect at all.
So are you gonna do a walk around?
Yeah, I don't love chicken. I'm not gonna lie, so I don't often do like a roast chicken. But I could do. Maybe I'll do a recipe next week or something. Maybe.
What? We'll walk around with what car?
Yeah.
Specifically. A, specifically, and B, does anybody else actually want to see it?
Beer butt chicken is always delicious, actually. I will agree with that. He does have great hair. You are correct. Actually, so I meant to reply to your comment there, number one. My middle sister, for her birthday one year, my mom made her a Yorkshire pudding cake because she loves Yorkshire pudding. Also, I'm very interested to try your tip about using the meat drippings in the Yorkshire oil instead of the gravy. I feel like that is going to level it up. Oh, hey, Melissa. How's it going?
I use my phone to go live. Your first car is a 57 210, Jeff? Wow, that's cool. Is it just cherry or what?
Bador beer. I don't know what that is.
Tarzan of the TriFive world. Yeah, my hair was mint today. I just conditioned it and everything, and then I got it covered in trim.
Oh my gosh. Him brushing out his hair today.
It's crazy.
It was crazy.
That was yesterday I did that, didn't I?
No, you brushed it out this morning.
No, yesterday.
No, it was this morning because I was in bed and you were brushing it.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. My favorite engine is Big Block Chevy. Duke's Hazard, no, it should be on for sure. Opposite of Cherry, big time. Sounds like your style, man.
Thor-esque. I feel like your hair is way better than Thor's.
Well, I mean, I'm right on line with Fat Thor. I could be Fat Thor.
That was not what I was expecting.
Well, I can't compare myself to
I
real
need to
food.
tell you something, and I should have told you earlier, but I waited too long. But I can't stop staring at it. You got a bunch of ketchup just right. Ugh. Oh God, thank you. I just kept seeing it, you know.
The LS swap. I don't think people want an LS swap. To be honest with you, no one seemed to care.
Whoa, Mike, speak for yourself. I'd love to see him in a loincloth.
Fat Thor. At camp. Come on, Melissa. What's happening here?
I don't know.
Groovy Bean.
Are you actually gonna say something, or are you just gonna keep writing yes? Because if that's the case, you're gonna go on a timeout.
Small block.
There's too many comments to just get it. One letter.
Hey, horsepower, what's happening, man? How you doing? Well, you took care of that. 300 seconds.
I got the power. It does it. It chooses automatically.
Oh.
How's the big zit? Are you talking about my big zit that I had? It's fine, thank you. Thank you for asking and inquiring. Actually, my big zit led to another big zit, but that big zit is also gone now. So, for now, the skin is okay.
Gary, what's going on, buddy? Did you get your Speedway order yet? Funny you should ask. So I didn't get my Speedway order.
Oh no.
I was pissed off. So I was talking to my local guy. He was blaming Speedway. I talked to Speedway. They say it was shipped, but there's no tracking order or anything like that. So I'm like, well, I wanted to cancel the order because it's been over a month. And then the guy, I got a call, and apparently, this is the story I got, is the shipment was robbed at the border. So everything went missing.
Which seems crazy. Like, how does someone rob at the border?
I don't know. Well, the Speedway person, now again, this could just be them. They said it's happening a lot. I guess there's like a lot of unemployment and stuff, and people are just robbing trucks and Amazon. Like, not just Speedway.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just trucks in general.
That's sad.
Later, Heavy Chevy. Looking forward to your
Bye.
videos tomorrow, man. So, I don't know if you guys have heard that in the U.S. But yeah, apparently that's kind of common. So, and that was all stuff for the T, which, so now I didn't have my parts. I got these other two cars, so I just canceled it. And
well, especially if, like, it's not going to get here again. And
well, it sounds like it'll be another month. So, I figure this way I can just start collecting parts here and there, and I'll get back to the T later on.
Quit avoiding the pink elephant in the room. What's for dinner? He's on his own for dinner. I'm on my own for dinner because I ain't going out.
I'm getting a Big Mac.
I was going to get McDonald's on my way back from the party.
I got 2 Big Macs.
Is that what you want?
2 Big Macs?
Yeah.
You know, it's better than 1 is 2.
This is why we're the perfect couple.
Oh,
Dad's
yeah?
having a hungry.
Oh yeah, Glutton, you'd know. Lots of trucks are getting looted, eh? So yeah, like they're screwing around. I guess they were laying people off in the warehouse. They had trouble getting stuff out, and then whatever, and then yeah, apparently it got ripped off at the border, around the border. I don't know what. So how do you get all these good vehicles so cheap? I literally, if I'm either at work, I'm in the garage, if I'm inside, and we're watching TV, I'm on my phone looking for cars.
Yep.
Or I'm sleeping.
Looking for cars.
Yeah.
So I go between like 3 McDonald's orders. So I love a good Big Mac meal. I also love a good nugget meal, but sometimes I like to get a cheeseburger and like a small nugget. So, we'll see what happens tonight. And as always, a Diet Coke. Because I like the taste of Diet Coke. It is a delicious.
How many horseshoes are up there? Man, you gotta put yourself out there. Just like trying to find a nice girl. You gotta swipe right a lot. You gotta deal with the odd go.
You swipe right and then you go, what's up?
And then you get a lot of this, and then you filter it, you filter it, you filter it.
Aww, that's kind of nice.
Same with cars. That's how she goes.
Went through quite the vetting process.
Yeah. Might be a slow week. Embrace the sugar of Coke classic.
I don't see it. I only ever grew up drinking Diet Coke, so a lot of people are like, well, Diet Coke's blah blah blah. I'm like, well, that's like literally other soda is too sugary for me. Like I do not like it. Even the like Coke Zero, which is like zero sugar, it's too sweet still. Diet Coke is like a little salty, and I like that. What do they tell you when you order a chocolate shake at McDonald's? Okay. They say here. See, we don't have sweet tea. We have actual iced tea that is sugar. Lenny and Steve are inside hanging out. I'm on it.
I like him. Got a cool name. I think it's just one of those birds. Mexican Coke. Yeah. Where's the mullet? I know I chickened out on the mullet.
Yeah.
Sweet tea is iced tea. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Hulk smash.
I really like having the power of being a moderator.
Hippie.
Good night, Dave and Kylie. Ooh, on this latest episode of All Stars, I actually think I'm going to watch it because Nicole Byer is one of the guest judges.
Let's do it, Dave.
Heck yeah.
I'll get my approved droning vest. No. How is the 57 girl?
I'm assuming he's asking how's the undercarriage of the 57?
You can't drive the Cobra without a hair tie. Yeah, it whips me in the eyes.
But he refuses to wear a garage band.
Well, I'm just going to wear safety glasses. Skullet.
Thanks, Martin. I've been working hard on getting better.
Yeah, the 57 looks good at night in the rain from about this far away.
I don't know how to drive sticky stick.
She drove the Cobra once in a parking lot.
Yes. But I didn't really do much. I just pressed the gas and you did you did the thing. I'd like to do it again, though.
Oh, she drive the Nova. That's an easy one to drive. Mercy teach you.
I keep forgetting.
Who's he? Him?
I also, I get frustrated so easily, I don't want to, fucking cuss out Mur. Because I'll just get, instantly mad that I'm not doing good.
I don't think Mur would care.
Also, I will cry.
Mur's hilarious.
And that's a fact.
Whatever.
So that'll be really awkward when I'm crying for no reason while Mur is being so kind.
What would be a price for the 57? I don't know. I don't really want to sell it. I really do want to give it away.
White collar is Jai, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jai.
Jai. It doesn't happen often. It's maybe 3 times a year.
She was mad yesterday.
What was I mad at?
Oh, maybe I was mad?
You were mad.
Oh, yeah.
You were mad at me for 2 days. 2 days over a sweater.
You had it coming.
I didn't have it coming. I even chased after you with the sweater in question.
I was too mad at that point.
But no, I get like really mad probably 3 times a year. But when I get really mad, I get really mad, and usually I just like go lock myself away in a room.
It works out great, yeah. Yep, knocks out of the 57.
I don't even think I'd want a video of me learning how to drive stick, just because. Feel like it'd be pretty bad.
All the old stuff's hanging on the walls.
Would you ever build a square body Chevy?
Been there, done that.
Go back in the videos. Bye, Towers. Thank you so much for hanging out.
YouTube popped your video about an hour before you went live.
Ah.
Thanks, man. Hey, appreciate the subscription and tell your friends. Later, Towers.
Why don't you just get a 5-bay garage and a 5th wheel to live in? Well, sounds like we're on our way, apparently.
Teach Danny to do garage burnouts. Yeah.
Well, I still need to do my first burnout.
What happened, I got in the video, I think, something got sucked up into the oil pump and caused it to come to a dead stop and broke the ears off the oil pump drive. So it had no oil pressure. So I pulled the pan, put a new pump in, and you guys got a fancy oil pump. It's all they had in stock. I wanted to buy the cheap one, but they wouldn't let me. I'd love to give the 57 a new life.
Number one, that was pretty good. Shockingly, he's not.
I just look like a loser. I'm actually a nice guy. It wasn't, well, it was somewhat quick, but it was pretty labor intense because I had to pull the oil pan and all that off. Clean everything out, put it back together. But it was nice though, because when I had the pan off, all the rods were numbered 1 to 8, so that motor had been apart and been rebuilt at some point. All the cylinders you could see in the bottom, they're all cross-hatched still. So that motor's in good shape. Got it running pretty good. Sounds like it's got a bit of cam in it.
See you later, Bill. Thank you for coming and hanging out.
Bill's a good dude. He's always there, always commenting.
Here. Appreciate you.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the 56. A lot of it, I guess, depends on what you guys want to do with the 57. Like, if we keep getting a bunch of subscribers and you want it done fast, I'll thrash on that. But I'm kind of thinking, like, the 57 is in quite a bit better shape than the 56. So I'm thinking I might do kind of 2 things at once. Like, I'll do what I'm going to do on the 57, like, kind of more easy, like, you know, like, it needs floor patches, for instance, so I can do a few patches and stuff like that, because it doesn't need a full floor. But then the 56 is hammered, so I might do, like, a full floor all at once, and kind of go back and forth between that, but... The 55... I put together, and I just RR'd tranny, so it's good now. It has all 3 gears, but now it's got an oil pressure issue. Just literally an hour, half hour before we started the stream, I noticed that, so... That's a job for some other time. A multi-carb intake. Holy crap, man. I think I'm going to put a full floor in the 56 and patch the 57, because it's actually not that bad in the 57. The motor in the 57 is a little 327. It's actually a nice motor, so it's 327. I showed in the video, I'll put it over here tomorrow or Monday-ish, depending on when I finish. But, yeah, I'm having a lot of oil pressure issues in these damn Chevys, HI. But, it's a 327 that's all been apart and put back together. It sounds like it's got a bit of a cam in it. It's, oh, my phone's gonna die.
Uh-oh. But it's plugged in.
Yeah, but we're probably using more than it's charging.
Oh. Well, it's 9 o'clock anyways.
So the motor, what was I saying there? Oh, it's got a set of, like, camel hump heads on it, Edelbrock intake, and Holly 4-barrel. So it's pretty sweet. Yeah, and it likes to rev. I rev the snot out of it. I gotta test it out for you guys. And now it's got a super fancy high volume and high pressure oil pump in it. But my phone just buzzed. We're down to 5%, so it went all dim. So I think we're gonna shut her down.
We're out of here.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, this was awesome. Thank you, everyone who popped in for the first time. For the people who have been here all along, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Keep passing it along if you don't mind. Keep telling your friends as you see them or whatever. Tell them subscribe to the channel. Keep her growing. And let me know what you think in the comments. Obviously, I'm trying to comment. I really am. I'm doing it in like shifts because there's so many. Yeah, love you guys. Appreciate the support. And have a good weekend. And happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you next Saturday.
That's crazy how it wouldn't charge.